It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, we have upgraded his music intro. JP Sebastian is here as we're about to talk movies on your Feel Good Breakfast show. It's a little bit different from the rock and roll headbanging music intro.
Yeah, I feel like it really is trying to, like, maybe as it gets closer to winter, try and warm me up in some kind of way, energize me.
Definitely stepped it out. You're now away from the garage band. You are now the superhero.
It's also some sort of hint. I don't know. I need to get more physical, get cardio or something.
He's like, the villain.
Next is Chariots of Fire. Yes, basically it's just going to be villainous Bond music, isn't it? Anyway,
I'm very excited for this movie review. We're looking at Chris Evans' new movie Lightyear.
Oh,
saying Chris Evans.
That's like the most important start for you. New crush of yours?
Not a new crush. I've had two celeb crushes, Chris Evans and Henry Cavill.
We're well aware of Henry Cavill, don't worry. Like,
Chris Evans
Saps knows about you and Henry Cavill, Interpol, etc., etc. So this one is Lightyear. Most important connection there for people is not necessarily Chris Evans, but obviously Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story.
Yes.
Is that a series that you follow closely?
I did watch Toy Story 1 and 2. You got to the rest?
Some people are religious about it. They're really good movies, but whatever. Let's get into the meat and potatoes about Lightyear and exactly what it means. Before I tell you what all of that is about, let's just see the swashbuckling, the ranging, the space ranging and all that kind of business in Lightyear, coming out tomorrow in South Africa.
Engage stealth mode. It should buy us enough time.
We're not gonna make it.
Almost there.
Okay, plan B. Ready?
Go! Here, I can reroute it. Just give me a minute.
Where is the... Rookie.
Help me! Buzz Lightyear, mission log. Planet clearly uninhabitable. In fact, outright hostile. Sentient foliage have apprehended Cadet Featherington Feather... Oh, they got the rookie, who I strongly suggested should not have joined in the first place.
Who was the original voice for Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story?
Tim Allen.
Okay.
Of course, Tom Hanks, Tim Allen. Tom Hanks being the cowboy character's name. Woody, that's
Woody.
right. Both of them belonging to Andy, of course. And so this becomes a big question for people. Everyone's been acting conspiratorial about Lightyear. Like, what is it? Because it's a toy that's based on a movie in the movie that we all grew up on. So cutely enough, this movie starts off with just a black screen and white text saying, this is the movie that Andy fell in love with and the reason why he got the toy.
Oh,
like, basically,
okay.
South Africa, world, enjoy. This is why Lightyear exists. So I think all those conspiracies might be put to rest, although people always think, no, something's cooking in the background with Pixar Studios. They're always working on something meta, like, you know, this isn't Lightyear, this is Lightyear dreaming, this is Andy dreaming about the toy, and whatever.
Well, it makes sense if it's that way. Lightyear is the movie that little Andy watched, and then he became obsessed with it and got himself the Buzz Lightyear.
And so you can see, like, that message at the front is actually quite effective because, like, for some reason, there's some sort of brain cell switch off and some brain cell switch on, and you feel like a kid again when you're getting into this. So, like I said, all that kind of swashbuckling, all that space ranging really comes to bear on you in a way that makes you feel like a little one when you're watching it yourself. It's tons of fun, it's kinetic, it's propulsive, it's energized, etc., etc. But it's also got a story that I should tell you about too.
Okay.
So it is, like I said, it's you've got to try and wrap your head around it being the movie that a fictional character fell in love with, the reason he got the toy, etc., etc., and finds himself on an abandoned planet where he's trying to save these colonists, these settlers that he got trapped there off by repeating trials of trying to reach light speed, etc., etc., etc. So all that kind of business that you might recognize from Interstellar, etc., etc. Looks amazing. I think what Pixar does that's quite interesting is they try to work a lot in darkness, and they still get that, like, on the nail. It adds to the mystique of it all. And yeah, so look, propulsion, kinetics, action, all that kind of stuff, great for kids. Comedy is not necessarily on point to where, if you compare Pixar's last release, Turning Red, which I highly recommend. I wish you see it too.
A whole list of movies from JP to still watch.
Yeah, and as far as Pixar movies goes, this isn't necessarily their strongest, but like the least strong Pixar movie is still like one of the strongest releases that you can still see elsewhere. So it comes out tomorrow in SA. How about I give you another look?
Yes, please.
Yes, so sure. Lightyear getting into a bit more of the side character which is the sideman, the side cat, I suppose, the side feline to Lightyear. Interestingly enough, playing a toy to the character that toy is based on, it's all kind of wonky. Figure it out
all
for yourself.
interlinked.
Lightyear, here it comes.
Hello, Buzz. I am Socks, your personal companion robot.
My what?
I was issued by Star Command to ease your emotional transition after your time away.
Oh, well, that's very considerate of you, robot feline, but no thank you.
I'm afraid it's protocol. Sensors indicate you've missed 4 birthdays. Would you like a frosted snack cake to celebrate?
Negative. That would compromise my nutritional regimen.
We can talk about your feelings. I am an excellent listener.
No, look. I've had a very long day. It did not go as planned.
The mission was unsuccessful?
Affirmative.
Oh no, I am so sorry to hear that.
Thank you, Socks.
You're welcome, Buzz. Shall we play a game?
No, thank you.
Are you sure? I can create a game specifically for you, based on your exact personality profile.
Hey, listen, Socks, buddy, I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the rack.
Of course. I can provide sleep sounds if you like. I have several options. Summer night, ocean paradise, whale calls.
No. White noise is fine.
Very well.
Good night, Socks.
Good night, Buzz.
Oh, that is so cute.
Adorable.
See, that's why you need 2 cats. You can have a pair of socks.
I'm happy with Baloo, who we saw earlier. I'm a dog guy, but
Okay.
I suppose I get your joke, so I'm sorry.
So,
Just this
JP,
morning.
how many popcorns out of 10 are you giving the movie
Like
Lightyear?
I said, for as far as Pixar movies goes, this is a failing grade, but 7 out of 10 is pretty high compared to most movies out there, nevertheless.
There you
Lightyear,
go.
well worth a watch, well worth taking the kids to at least see. Just would have been interesting if they could have gotten more meta, because you got the character having a toy that's an empathetic thing for him in the same way Lightyear was empathetic to Andy, etc.,
It's
etc.
too high a grade for the kids.
You'll be surprised, but yeah. Anyway, check it out for yourself tomorrow.
Thank you, JP Sebastian, bringing us the review on Lightyear. Do go and check it out. It hits theaters tomorrow in South Africa.